It's Wednesday, my dudes, and we're finally here. I told you we'd get here. We got here. We made it. It's here. I'm here. I'm here. We're all here. We're fine. We're all fine. How are you? Now we've got a slight gas leak. And if you got that reference, you're my people. But we're going to have a great show because at the end of the day, we all get to hang out with each other, talk toys, and do a lot of fun stuff. So, it's Wednesday, my dudes. And tonight, we have a guest who is part of the holy trinity of the awesome toy things. There's Gold. Oh, there's Frankenstein. And then there's ToyMirth, who's just an awesome dude. And yes, that was a stretch, but that's what I'm going with. So that's what we're going to use. So Machu, cue that intro. Came running in. I knocked over all my McNugget buddies.
You knocked over your McNuggets?
Knocked over my McNugget buddies. It's a shame.
My condolences.
You should be condolencing my McNuggets. So, it is Wednesday, my dudes, and it is episode 72. I think we're almost ready to start the road to 100. We're getting there. We're getting there. Of Between Two Sentinels, and no one is more surprised that we're here than me. I thought for sure somebody would have given up at this point. But here we are, and we continue to do it because of, much like PBS, we continue to do it because of viewers like you. So thank you guys for being here and continue to be here each and every week. We appreciate the hell out of you every week. So it's been an up and down kind of day, especially if you're a Turtle fan.
What do you mean?
It's you've shelled out some more money, but shelled. See what I did there? Shelled. That was an accident. It was an accident too. But anyway, I of course am Jay Shot, and I'm broke. And with me is Machu Toy. How you feeling, Machu? How are you?
And I'm broke because I also ordered those turtles because it's not a pre-order; it was in stock.
No, I was excited about that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I was excited. So
I didn't even look at the pictures. I was just like, all right, I already knew about this. I'm just gonna order it, and I'm not gonna do it. What happened last time, where I sat on it and then it sold out.
Yeah, we had a little bit of heads up that they were coming, but we did not know that they would be here today. So, but yeah, and but anyway, what anything new and exciting? I got a bunch of emails today that a bunch of stuff is coming tomorrow, so I'll have a bunch of stuff to open, I guess, for next week. But I got all kinds of stuff that's showing up that's like been pre-ordered for years, I guess. So I got more of those like Ninja Turtle Wrestling Buddy things are coming. I should have had a Bish box that arrived, but who the hell knows where it is? Because I literally walked in the door 2 seconds before the show started. I think I did the thing where I jumped over, I did the football thing. I jumped over my littlest, gave my oldest a face, stiff arm, and swam over my wife and was like, "I show."
I saw your daughter gave you your bottle of water.
Yes, yeah. I was like, get the water. So, but yeah. Should we check in with the chat? See what's going on with them?
They've been waiting for you.
They've been waiting for me. They've been waiting. Yeah. Oh, look who's first.
Sup, nerds?
There you go. Toy Retsu also coming in with the crackhead energy. Josh Brown, who we do have to plug. Josh Brown's got an awesome store. I got heads coming from Josh Brown too. I know that's coming in.
You gotta paint those heads.
I gotta paint some. I know. I bought them specifically so that I could learn how to paint. So we got some of them coming in. Dom hitting us with the hello there. Dom's got 500 figs, I think he said he's looking to sell at up in a show this weekend. So good luck, Dom. Hope you come back with at least 300 less. How about that? So good luck there. What is this? He thought about getting a PhD just for that, just so you can be a doc. Okay. All right. Oh, just so you can be Doc Brown. Just so Josh could be Doc Brown. Josh, I will support that decision. Can we give you an honorary an honorary degree from Sentinel Academy. Maybe we'll work on that.
Yes.
Dom says New Mexico Turtles were an instant buy for me today. Nice. Yep, pretty much sure they made G-Shot weak in the knees. They did. They sure did.
That's why it took it forever to get home.
Yeah, exactly. But my knees wouldn't work. Headrock says ToyMirth, great guest. He's very excited for ToyMirth to be here. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else to kind of make ToyMirth work with, besides frankincense, gold, and mirth. I don't know. It worked. It worked in my head. So hopefully that works for everybody else. No chewing. What's up, Chewy? Of course, Chewy is on the fence about getting the new Turtles. Shocker. But
what else is new?
Yeah,
he's gonna get it before us.
Yeah, he will be debating that on the TPC Top 10 tonight, I'm sure, with the rest of the Toy Daddies. Toy Father Yimbo reviews everything, and of course himself. And they have a lovely guest tonight. Dan Yoon is on the show. Hopefully Dan will swing by our show one day. Our show sponsored by water. Anyway, Tenyo's in the chat tonight as well. She tried to school me when I said ahoy ahoy on your show with Caillou Kicks the other night.
Kuya?
Saying Kuya. God damn it. At least I didn't say Caillou. Saying that ahoy ahoy is not how you pronounce it in Filipino. I said no, it's how you pronounce it in Sentinel. So
that works. That works.
Toy Amigos hitting us with the late boys. I'll take it. It's all me. It's my fault. Chris Y saying hey everybody, everyone.
Who's that?
Who is that? Oh yeah, wait. Oh, it's Toy Father with the father of toys. That was great. Did you see that reel? That was a great reel.
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing. It's, if those of you who haven't seen it, let me reenact it. It's Toy Father and his dad, and he goes, "Hey Dad, do you like toys?" And his dad, very matter of fact, goes, "No." Real ends. It's great. Loved it. Jukebox Hero is here saying, was at work this morning and surprised by a rattlesnake in the parking lot. It was about 2 days. He doesn't like.
Oh my god.
That is a huge rattlesnake. A Danny DeVito, a rattlesnake, a quarter of a Danny DeVito would make me ass my pants. So good for you, my friend. The fact that you're here to tell that story. There's Toy Father.
There he is.
Wow, this is so weird. Headrock. Sorry, Headrock. I'm trying. I really like them. I think we should talk about those turtles, and we'll get ToyMirth in here to talk about them because I'm a fan. Josh asking the same thing. I was able to snap him up real quick. Mezco's only got 195 left in stock. Interesting. What up, boy? What up, dude? Toy Addicts in the house here. Yes, I'm trying, amigos. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I'm trying. Cal the Collector's in the house saying, what's up, guys? Little something for those turtle funds. Yeah, we need them.
Thank you.
We need them. Thank you, Diggs. And you know what? Unbite yourself tonight. Okay. So there we go. No, I'll take it back.
10% goes to you.
Yeah. Kaiju Kicks. Oh, might be a new series.
Might be
a new series. I like that. Headrock keeping us updated. 191 left. Man, Beast Boy is here. I am TJ Williams, and we'll end on Berserk being first.
Yes,
perfect. Love that.
Also, wanted to point out that Josh Brown did hit me up, and he said,
did. Okay,
we can give out that code.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So
I'll pull up the store. You talk through it.
So you can use the code Sentinels for a discount. How much was the discount?
9,000,000%. No.
Josh Brown, if you're still in the chat, can we confirm how much the discount is?
I will get the percentage too. Here, I'll
20%. Wow.
20% off. There you go. Wow, dude, 20%?
Jesus.
I thought that was just for us. Why are you being so nice? Stop being so nice.
That's incredible.
Aren't you trying to make money? So here you go. Yeah, so this is Josh Brown's got a new store up selling printed, unprinted heads and philosophy too, apparently.
Painted, unpainted. Not
painted,
printed, unprinted.
printed. Well, is he also selling prints too? No, okay.
Well, unprinted is nothing.
But I thought he was selling the files. But he's got all kinds. He's got a mix of everything. You can see he's got the Mog head here from a show that you may or may not have watched today, which we will not discuss on this show. And then he's also and he's also got other heads that could fit other types of characters, maybe something along the lines of a Cosmic Legions or a Mythic Legions, or something along those lines, or an alien type symbiote that does not like spiders. Yeah, dude, he's like, and they're all so reasonably priced. But it's really cool. I picked up a couple of them. He's shipped them out super fast. I got some weird ones too. I got ones very like ones that you would not think I would pick up. So I'm excited to take a look at them. And he's adding new ones every day. These weren't here yesterday, and they're already sold out. This frog one is fun. There's something about that. So,
yeah.
But and then he's got exclusives that you can only get here. But why would you go anywhere else? Because he's offering you 20% off with the code Sentinels. So there you go. So go
definitely go check it out. Who doesn't like head?
Go check it out. Who doesn't like head? What does everybody want? Heads. What does everybody need? Head. What does everybody get?
All right, let's stop there.
With Sentinels. That's what I was going with. What were you going with?
I don't know.
All right. Anyway, we've stalled long enough. You've been waiting for him. He's been waiting for us. I'm surprised he hasn't left at this point. But we're going to bring in the one, the only, ToyMirth. What is up, my friend?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
We brought him in. He left. We brought him back in.
What's up?
How are you, Eric? How's it going, man?
What's up? I'm broke
too.
Dude. I'm broke too, so I'm good.
Yeah, you got him. So you bought him.
Absolutely.
All right. And you have the other set too, or no?
I have the other set.
Okay. All right. Good.
And no regrets.
No regrets. Right?
No
regrets. All right. Some regrets.
I definitely wish they came with some more, but I'm going to be happy with them anyway.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't use all the accessories. I
said either. I still haven't. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've done a shot like, I don't know. I don't think I've used any of the accessories. I've just had the turtles from shots. That's it.
So I'm with you. I haven't used all the accessories, but I feel like I wanted more accessories to justify the price point.
Yeah, definitely.
But
the way I broke it down is like, that means that the first set is a better buy.
That's fair.
Right.
That's fair too.
And we all got that set. And so I'm happy with it.
Yep.
I like the way these look. And they were in stock. So I was like,
stock. And honestly, you could use all the accessories you got with that on these guys. So you have them both. You're good to go.
That is true. I also think, and I know that we talked about this, and I know, Matt, that you're doing a very good thing and a very adult thing of not setting yourself up for disappointment. But I feel like there could be a accessory pack or an expansion pack that could be coming out for these boys. So, because I got to be honest with you, the fact that both sets have been released without a mutagen can seems weird to me. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that could come with somebody else.
It could come with a splinter for sure.
Yeah.
It could come with a shredder. They could go completely rogue and just release an android body Krang. I would be like, could you imagine? They just went like out of nowhere. Or they just pick a totally random guy from like, they were like, nobody's made him.
Let me ask you this.
Ask away, my friend. That's what we're here for.
If this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, how would you feel?
I'd be pretty upset. Because I know I wouldn't be able to get it. I'd want it even more if it was a San Diego Comic-Con.
Well, all right.
I'm happy it's not, just because that's a large set to put in my suitcase.
Yeah. True.
Dom hit it. Krang the size of the Gomez mech. God damn it, Dom.
Damn it, Dom.
That's pretty awesome, actually. Well, I'm going to flip this to you now, Machu, because we originally did think that this was going to be a San Diego exclusive, and it's not now. Could we see a San Diego Turtle exclusive?
I
could
can
that be an accessory set or a figure?
I could see them easily doing another set of turtles where it's just the red bandanas. Also, I could also see them maybe announcing, they showed Casey like
They
a
have
while
shown,
ago.
Casey's
There's no way
Casey's
Casey could be
definitely due out. Yeah.
Comic-Con exclusive. I don't know. I'd be
No,
really.
he won't be a Comic-Con exclusive. No. No, he won't be a Comic-Con exclusive.
I don't. If it's gonna be any exclusives at a Comic-Con, if it's a variant, I don't mind so much. But if it's something that you really want, then that's lousy.
Well,
it's gonna be red shirt Casey. Yeah.
Wasn't the Gomez last year at San Diego Comic-Con? That was an exclusive, but it was without the mech, right?
Yes.
Yep. And that's fine, though.
That didn't ship, like the one with the mech didn't ship out yet, right? It was shipping out after Comic-Con.
It was after. Yep.
Yeah. So who knows what they'll have?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's see. It will be a Krig. Don't worry, Toy.
Oh yeah, I don't want fucking Krig.
That's perfect.
Krig. Maybe's boy says their own slash. Maybe could be. I mean, you could take a turtle body, make your own slash out of it, just beef up the shell. Green Ranger was also an exclusive last year, and the other Rangers were still not out. So that's true. Also, could be. What else we got here? A lot of people. Mirth with the mouth. A lot of people just excited that you're here. Man, Beast Boy is going around his right. Feels a lot better. Oh, sorry. I don't know what the hell that was about. Let's see. All right.
So the real question is, if these turtles were black and white, would you have gotten them?
Yes.
I would.
I would have gotten. Yeah, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have.
I'm not so sure. Yeah.
Oh, I would have gone black and white. No, I like black and white. I think the black and white sets are cool. So I have the black and white Shredder, the Foot Soldiers. Like I dig the black and white style. But let's be honest, if it had the word turtles on it, I also would have bought it. So it's like,
I'm kind of on board with you there. Pretty much same way.
Here's a flaming pile of poop with a red bandana. Okay, here. So
turtle poop.
Yeah, turtle poop. Right. Turtle poop.
Definitely.
So yeah. All right. Well, enough about me. Let's talk about you. So one thing I did want to ask you, especially like, when I'm coming up with an intro and I'm trying to think of like Mirth, what the hell is a Mirth? How did you come up with ToyMirth?
Just probably like everybody else. You look for your name and it's taken, and you can put in every freaking name is taken, and that was taken as well. What the hell's going on here? That was taken. So I was trying to come up with something that related to toys and fun, fun toygraphy or something like that. So I looked up, brought up the Theosaurus. What else is fun? And Mirth was one of those things. That I said, all right, that's true. Mirth, and that's it. ToyMirth was born.
Okay. And
so,
ToyMirth was born.
And I didn't think about it at the time, but friggin' figures did not come to mind. But I like that name better.
Friggin' figures.
I do own that name, so don't try to go looking for it.
No.
But it's not my main account.
No. I like that you said ToyMirth was born, and I immediately went in a manger in Bethlehem. All right, cool. At least now I have that figured out. And you obviously, I mean, we've talked about this before though, dude. Like there was a point, I want to say either over the summer of last year or something, but like you hit your stride, dude. Like you just started pumping out pictures and like you hit like next level, dude. Like you like you've been like, what changed, man? Like what book did you read? What soul did you sell? What virgin did you sacrifice? Like you just got like
it was after Jared's Toys in Action Con when Trevor and Sean Visual Approach and 1/6 Shooter, they did a demo of how you kind of do a shot, and after that I was like, all right, and that's kind of when things started changing. So thanks to those two guys, I learned.
That's pretty awesome. What did they like share this or don't? What was it that clicked? Yeah,
it was really just the settings on the camera and the lighting. They kind of went over the lighting and bounce cards and everything like that. I mean, I've taken a twist, of course. You got
to make it your own. Yeah.
But they just shared basically how you gonna light it and the bounce cards, and then they talked about the settings on the camera, and it just really clicked. So
That's
before all of this, I was kind of doing outdoor photography. You know, everybody that looks up toy photography, you find Jared, and then you start playing with fire and fireworks. And that's kind of how you start until you find something else that changes you.
It's funny because
Sorry.
good.
I was going to say, you've definitely developed your own style to the point where I
Yes.
could look at your photos when I'm scrolling through the feed, and I know it's you without even looking at the handle.
Yeah.
And you've also got this like great, like there's this like capturing everyday moment style that you've got going on too. And I think it's more recently, like this is a little bit further back, but you've got like a lot of these like little moments of like, you know, being a dad or something like that. Like the Peter B on the floor shot. Let me just like here, let me jump into this one. Like that was, I think that's one of my favorite shots, or just recently one of my favorite shots that you've done. Damn, dude. Yeah, like look at this. Like, and this is just, not only is it a great shot, like your composition is great, like it's telling a great story. You know, he's clearly, there's a box of donuts. It's just like, it's just a great shot.
Well, that's what I try to aim for. You know, I mean, I know, you know, a lot of people do action shots and everything like that, but I just enjoy building a set and making it what everyday life. You know, all these figures we play with have a life too. You know, so what's the behind the scenes of them just living?
Yeah. Look at this.
That should be the next Toy Story. It's just them like sitting, waiting to be, you know,
waiting to be shot.
Yeah. I didn't want to say shot, but like waiting to be photographed.
Standing in line.
Like,
yeah, that's a good idea.
It's just like a day in production.
Yeah, I was happy with this one. And I mean, this is the new probe lens, so things have changed since I've gotten that as well. I mean, that's a game changer. I really like that probe lens. It's pretty amazing.
You need a lot of light for that.
Yes, yeah, it has changed. You know what though? I mean, I've changed when I first started using it, like a couple weeks ago. I was like, holy crap! I mean, because most of my shots are one light, a bounce card, and the camera, and the probe lens, you know, I'm like 5 lights now. But then I realized what I was doing, and I'm back to 1 light. So I'm just comfortable shooting with 1 light.
So wait, what's the lowest f-stop on that probe lens?
I don't even remember. 13.
Okay, yeah, because the one that I have is 14.
Okay.
So as long as if you're taking photos, as long as you can increase the exposure.
Yeah.
Right. And you'll be fine with 1 light.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I enjoy shooting with one light. I don't know, you know, but like I said, I enjoy doing the just everyday living light, the setups, and I love doing a set.
Yeah. So how many sets do you have, or do you reuse a bunch of pieces? Like, do you just have stock pieces, or do you like how many diodes do you have, or is it just like I have 4 floorboards and 3 walls? Like, how do you?
Yeah. So if you bring up that one,
which one?
That one that I just did, Anya.
Yeah. Hold on.
There's a BTS.
Anya, this one. Yep, with the balloon animals. The balloon animals that you found at what, Five Below?
Yeah, I know those were at Target.
I don't.
It's balloon animals. The post from today.
The post from today. Okay. This post. Yay! No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Cal the Collector says, "Good idea, Manchu, but all of ToyMirth's figures would be mad at his Spider-Man figures." It's true. I mean, mine too.
Just standing there like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you click on next, that is basically my diorama, and that's more or less what I use on a lot of things. Nice. Besides that J. Kai diorama that I just got too.
Okay.
You know.
And now, are you a shoot on the floor kind of guy?
No, that is a just piece of plywood on 2 horses, soul horses, and
soul horses.
That's my bench that I shoot on.
Yeah. Okay.
In my base.
It blew my mind when I found out that like Toy Father shoots on the floor.
You know what? I used to shoot on the floor. There's a couple of times I do, but man,
your back
not good on the back.
I mean, but to be fair, Toy Father is closer to the ground than the rest of us. So, you know, but yeah. Bearded's here. Speaking of guys who are not closer to the ground, what up, dude?
Definitely not close to the ground.
No, he looks tall as S. All right. So I gotta ask though, because I do love those balloon animals. How are those balloon animals? Are they fun? They look fun.
They are fun.
They are fun.
They're
All
awesome.
right. They look fun.
I mean,
they look fun.
they're
And where's the penguin from?
the penguins from Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often do you like just peruse the like dollar bin aisle to find random stuff?
Constantly. Every time I go to a store.
Have you gone to Daiso?
No, that's kind of far for me. It's out in Brooklyn. I mean, I guess it's not far. It's what, Brooklyn, right? Something like that over there.
It's also in Jersey.
Is it? I don't know
Yeah.
where the one is in Jersey.
I bet you it's
The
not too far.
closest one I saw was Brooklyn, and that's kind of a nightmare to get to.
Yeah. Well, my sister got me
yeah.
a whole bunch of like these crates.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually
Yeah.
use them more to hold my lights, to just stack. I stack them all up and I put my lights on top of them.
So that's the J. Kai diorama, and that thing is exceptional work of art.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
That's pretty cool. I'm fascinated by. I'm always fascinated by little pieces that people pick up. Right? Like, do you have an idea in your head and then go find those pieces, or do you find pieces and then?
Yeah, I find pieces and then use them. Yeah, I mean, I have a whole cabinet with just pieces organized by foods and toys for toys, plants and guns and melee weapons, and I don't know, everything's organized in little containers and drawers and everything.
Dom says there's a Daiso by him, but they never have anything. Super helpful. No, I'm kidding, Dom. I'm kidding. I'm just feisty. I'm cranky. I was in. Yeah.
I would think Jersey Jersey probably doesn't have many things. Because we're pretty popular around here for toy photographers.
Yeah. How did that happen? Like, this area is
right?
Super
it's
popular.
Weird. Yeah.
So we're popular for toy photographers and scalpers. That's what we got.
Yes.
Yeah.
And guys that like to pop their collars. So what how far? So the other thing I wanted to add, like, besides just like finding a piece and then planning a shot, I always love this question because I always feel like everybody's a little bit different, right? Do you plan? Where do you start? Do you start with like messing with a figure on your desk until you find a pose? Do you start with like a sketch? How do you start?
I wake up at 3:00 in the morning with an idea. I put it on my phone to remind myself the next day, and I write it in a book, and then eventually I get to it. I kind of just randomly, I could look at it. I'll just look around, the figure's on a shelf, and I was like, I got an idea about that one, and I'll just take it down and just start shooting it.
Okay.
But got it. The waking up in the middle of the night is not a lie. I have woken up many times with ideas on shots for whatever reason, and I just put a reminder in my phone to take a look at it later on.
That's definitely smart, because I always forget my ideas when I wake up in the middle of the night.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
it's that was you and then Jules, right? Talking about the notebooks that you guys are gonna get. So
I don't even know where that notebook went.
I mean, you know what? It's funny too, because I have this notebook that's like, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 pages full of ideas, and I've not touched any of them because I'm constantly getting ideas in my head. But it's pretty easy because just think of a relaxing way to pose a figure, doing something, and shoot it.
I'm done. Yeah. It sounds so easy. I just think of a relaxing way to pose a figure. Your next shot should be a figure thinking about posing a figure. It could just be. I said that as a joke, and then I'm sitting here going, "Oh, you know what? You could just get. You could take what's his face, Jack Kirby. You can just have him like with his pencil up to his like.
That's a good idea. See, there you
go. Yeah, there you go. You can have that one. You can have that one. Yeah. So. Shit! I lost the pencil. No, I didn't. Okay, I got it. That stupid pencil, the Jack Kirby figure. Jesus. So, but beyond photography, right? Like you're also hosting your own show.
Yes.
Right. You got your own show with your own co-hosts, which Matt and I have been on. Which my favorite part of us being on was that you found out the three is we're all doing IT and had no idea until we all came on that show. And you're running the Discord for TPC.
I'm an admin. Yeah.
You're an admin with Discord. Yeah.
Yep. Admin with Jaden and 3-4 other folks on Discord, and then that we run the show, Jaden and Arson and I.
Got it. And how much of that is just people being like, "Yo, chill out. Yimbo is not going to give you a hug. He can't send virtual hugs." Like, is it just?
We started the show because we wanted to talk to folks in the Discord on their toy photography. Because there's a lot of folks doing toy photography that want to talk about it, but people aren't asking them to be on shows, maybe because they're not that popular, don't really know the reason. But that's why we started the figuratively speaking show. But it's between working and doing that and Discord and toy photography, man, it's a lot to do.
It's tough.
It is tough.
Oh yeah, it's tough. It's we look, we always say, right, the incident stops being fun, we won't do it. But like, there is a good amount of work that goes into this, right? Like, you spend, Matt and we have like, usually after the show, we spend another hour on like a production meeting where it's like, okay, who do we have? How do we got lined up? Who do we want to reach out to? And things like that. Like, it is a little bit of work. I mean, it's fun, right? Like, we're certainly not complaining, but it is a little bit of work. So,
even coordinating with people, it's not easy.
Coordinating people is not, especially when you're trying to coordinate on the West Coast and your show starts at 8. People are like, well, that's 5 o'clock here. And it's like, well, tough shit, guy. Like, I don't care who you are, Sergeant Bananas, you want to be on our show or not? So I know that you guys just had an episode 5 days ago. Who do you got coming up next? I mean, you're already running through episode 44. Who's coming up next for you guys?
You know what? It's like a week thing. I'll figure it. I don't have. So we decided to go every other week because we've been busy. Jaden's been studying. I've been having to go through some training too for work, and Arson's just been busy. So we decided to change it every other week for now. And it's usually Monday. I'm like, oh, hey, let me reach out for a guest. Because I've reached out to a lot of people, and again, we're hitting that Thursday night time thing, and someone's like, oh, Thursday's no good for me. Right. 8 o'clock, that's too early, or 9 o'clock, or whatever. 8 o'clock. It's too early. So it's been difficult, but it's just kind of a Monday thing that I start DMing people. Okay.
Let's see who's
but again, I mean, we're open. We'll have anybody on because we just enjoy talking about it. So if you're interested in coming on and talking about your toy photography, let me know.
I'm interested in coming on and talking about other people's toy photography. Not mine. I'd rather talk about somebody else's. Just like
as long as you're not critiquing it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just like talking about how good other people are.
just put up one hell of a shot today.
It was okay. It's funny though, when you were talking about Jared though, I literally we were coming home from somewhere and I was like, all right, I gotta go home and finish that shot. And I looked at my wife and I was like, do we have sparklers in the house? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, huh. And she goes, wait, why? And I go, would sparklers set off the fire alarm if I use them in the house? She goes, yes. Okay.
What if
she goes, no.
It's a ventilated room.
Yeah, she just goes, no. She goes, I don't know what the next question is, but the answer is no. I was like, but the Sentinels need little sparks coming out of them. Like, that would have been, like, no. I was like, all right.
I have used sparklers in the house.
Good to know. Now I'm going to be like, ToyMirth used them, and his name comes from the baby, okay? So,
Did you use the smoke ninja?
No, I didn't use any smoke on that shot. Yeah, I've used smoke ninja in the house. Yeah.
But that hasn't set off the alarm?
No, because that's vapor. That's not smoke. That's vapor. That's cloud juice.
Yeah,
and I said cloud, not clown. So just to be clear,
clown juice.
So,
I mean, if you blew the smoke right into the smoke alarm, it would go off. I mean, it's
probably smoke, if you could,
you can easily use sparklers in the house. No problem.
Dom said he once set off the fire alarm with hot glue that was apparently too hot.
It's too hot.
That's interesting.
That's way too hot.
I have questions. Though.
I have questions.
So many questions. I have so many questions.
Were you using it next to the? Because that's where you're hot.
Were you using it on the smoke alarm?
Were you looking up the smoke alarm and being like, this needs some gems, and just trying to
trying to bedazzle it?
Yeah.
There's Dom bedazzling his smoke alarm again. The fire department shows up. This is
Oh
the
my
4th
God.
time this month, Dom. Like,
I just
Oh,
want to know
man.
what brand hot glue gun he has because that's really hot.
he's like, my hot glue gun, the
I
flamethrower
think you gave him a new
9000.
name,
What?
Bedazzled Dom.
Bedazzled Dom. I tried to get him to adopt the Nature Boy because of the Nature Valley things, but he wasn't, So I was
Oh, well, there
repairing
you
the smoke. Oh, well, you should have went with the bedazzling. It's a much better story. It's a much better story. Oh God. So all right. So runs the Discord, has a show, is incredible toy photographer, killer toy hunter, because half of my hunt from the Ninja Turtles here came from you. That I like purposely made my family do a complete detour that I sell them was on the way, which was actually 25 minutes out of the way, but they didn't know because I was driving. Do you just have that target that's just like nobody goes to?
You
Like,
know
how does
what?
that work for you?
It's a mile away from me. I work from home, so I go there when I know things are coming out. I usually go there because it's a 10-minute round trip. So I just go there. I'm on a Zoom meeting. I'll run there. I'll take a look and I'll run back home. They don't know.
You know how many times I try to get him to come with me to do a target run and do his like one of his WebEx meetings?
It's
like,
because it's never 10 minutes though. That's the problem.
Well, the thing
yeah,
is
if it
like
was
I have
longer,
a
it's
green
definitely not gonna
screen
work.
that
Yeah.
you can put behind you.
If we could do that rig like that guy has, yes, yeah, 100%. I'm in. So I'm in. But,
You're always wanting to make content. That's one right there. Like you're
I-
hunting, like you just
hunting on
pushing
a
the
call.
cart. Yeah. And then there's like a green screen behind you.
Yeah. Next, you know what? We should do that over the summer. We should definitely film that.
Yeah.
So
we can get Dom to hold the green screen.
get Tom to hold it. He can hot glue it while he sets the fire alarm off. So I know that we're only in May, but I feel like half the year has already gone by. What has been your favorite figure so far?
This year, I guess the Turtles are definitely in the top this year.
Which ones? The Mezco Turtles, the Punk Turtles,
the Mezco. Yeah, definitely the Mezco.
Which Mezco Turtles?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That prune
I'm
face
so
is pretty
broke.
sweet too. Though.
That prune face, yeah.
I actually have a little bit of FOMO for that figure.
Do you?
Yeah.
I want to see how the Dick Tracy comes out. If the Dick Tracy's good, I might backtrack. I'm not gonna lie.
So if the Dick is good, you'll backtrack.
Yeah, I'll stick by that.
Yeah, definitely waiting. Definitely looking forward to some Dick.
You went from everybody needs head to the Dick is good.
You're the one with the 12-inch Peter, so I know you ain't going after no.
He's in a box.
He's in a box. Oh, all right. So you're sticking with but I mean, like you're more than Mezco though, right? You expand out. You're not just like a Mezco head. So for you to for you to like that Mezco set, that's a big deal, right? Because you're
pretty much. Because I'm heavily into pretty much everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spider-Man and everything else. Yeah.
It's funny though. The main figures that I still go to are the SH Figure Arts, Miles and Gwen, and then the Sentinel Peter B. Parker. Those are like my go-to figures for almost everything.
That Peter B is it's the facial expressions on that Peter B. That's what it is. So for sure.
Well, that's what I'm liking about the CT Toys 2099. Like the facial expressions on this KO is better than the actual 2099 figure from SHF.
Yeah, can't wait for mine. I think mine's coming in tomorrow. I think it is.
Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah,
it's definitely got it. I mean, I bought it for the facial expressions.
Yeah,
the sculpts.
I feel bad. I was talking to Customs by Macho. He ordered it and didn't get that second head.
Oh,
that like angry head didn't come in his pack. I was like, that's the whole freaking reason. To
this
get
one.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I got it.
Yeah, it's the whole reason to get it.
Yeah,
and I was like, I just spent another $20 to get it. So,
and you get some more heads.
Yeah, everybody gets more head. Look,
I've been buying a lot of clothing too over figures, because I mean, I joke around. I think Miles has more sneakers than I do.
Where do you get your sneakers from?
AliExpress actually has.
Oh, really?
Yep. Golf clothing and sneakers. Yeah. AliExpress has a lot of things. They have a nice set of Converse.
Man Beast Boy is looking forward to seeing your Dick.
Nice.
Tracy. That's a new one. That's a good one. Your 12-inch Peter Parker. Job says Jay Shot was talking to other Machu. The plot thing is, yes, I do talk to other Machus. I'm not an exclusive Machu. I only do one show with Machu. That's how where the exclusivity is. So you're saying I should get the KO? Yeah, dude. If you don't have Enders, dude, if you don't have the KO, go get it. Like, it's $20. I mean, maybe it's up to 30 at this point.
Yeah,
but
I think
that
I
head
just
sculpt,
bought mine for 25.
Yeah.
Ship.
Yeah.
Even the neutral head sculpt is not that bad.
Yeah. I mean, not for nothing. Like, if you're only buying it for a head sculpt, like, the only thing I could think of you could
the hair is better too, I think.
Yeah. Like, the only thing I could think of you could do is you can only buy head sculpts cheaper at Josh Brown's store. You could use Sentinels to get 20% off.
There you go.
Yeah. See? That's how I could easily work in a plugin. So there you go. You're welcome, Josh. See, we could take sponsorships, guys. Come on.
I would totally be in on those morph heads.
Yeah, they're Mog heads. Mogs, not morph. Mogs.
Yeah.
Mog. Yeah, Mog
not
heads.
morph.
Not morph. I don't know who morph is. They're Mogs. Yeah. No, they're great. I think they look great.
Those are pretty awesome.
So
when they get back in stock, let me know.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure we could talk to the owner, get some for you. We'll figure it out. So yeah, and you do that, Enders. Tell them Sentinel sent you, and they'll get you nothing from Ali. But hey, put our name.
Who knows?
Who knows? What else is cooking for you, man? Like, what else you got going on?
Not a whole lot. That's
all right.
about
Good show, everybody. Oh, sorry.
Thanks for having me on.
But also, like, during the toy shows, you usually have a good selection of figures out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's all mine. I bought the figure for me. I enjoyed it, probably. And, it's time to get rid of it. So my prices are, everybody always tells me, wow, your prices are really good. So, I'm happy making my money back, even if some people are charging $150 on something that I'm selling it for $100. That's because I just want my money back, and I'm happy with that.
It's not a bad thing to do, right? Like, just because it's
a lot.
You can't keep everything. Yeah.
Right.
You can't.
Yeah, I was overwhelmed with figures. I had just too much, and I hate when you have figures and they're in bins or still in their boxes because you don't have room to take them out. You got a problem. Yeah. I'm sorry, and I know that because
I have a problem.
I had that problem.
My feet are currently up on boxes right now that I still have to open.
And that's how I was. I was taking pictures of my room where all my boxes were, and people thought it was a toy store. I'm like, no, this is stuff that I have yet to open.
I'm using the where is it? The Optimus box as another table underneath my desk.
Nice.
Just works.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's to each their own, of course. But for me, I like having my figures out on the shelf where I can see them, because that's how I get my inspiration. I have to see it. If it's in a container, I'm not going to think about it of using it.
Right.
So then
I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
Like I used to keep everything on my shelf, and then now every time I see something falling off the shelf, I get sad. So
I have the three suicide rule. If you fall 3 times, you're out. I don't care what it is. Yeah. The third time, you're out. And I threaten the figures too. They're usually good with 2, but they get threatened that if you're gonna fall one more time, you're out of here.
It's just dying for attention, and you're like, "Up, third strike, you're out."
Yeah, third strike, you're out, 100%. So I mean, with the earthquake, I guess everything did pretty well. I mean, the worst part of that was the Hot Toys fell over and opened up the door. Nothing got broken. Well, I did break one thing, but things stood up pretty well. So everybody was fearful of dying.
Everybody's like, no. So everybody's like, hold. Enders, I don't think this joke landed the way you wanted it to, because I've got questions now. Why you have so many Peters, and why are they on shelves, bud? So
not in the box.
And by the way, Enders, if they had an earthquake and all your Peters were on the shelf, did they do this? Because if they did that, they're not the Peters we're thinking of. It's a very different kind of adult toy store you went to. And you were like, they have Spider-Man. Oh, this is not the Spider-Man I thought. This is a very different 12-inch Peter Parker. Who had this on their bingo card for when we were going to talk to ToyMirth today, because I didn't. So anyway. Oh, man. When did you, are you like most of us? Did you do the, like, you collected as a kid, you kind of stopped, and then you got back into it kind of journey?
So,
or were you like?
I mean, everybody. Yeah. I mean, I've had figures, of course, when I was a kid, but I don't know what got me into it first. I had Funko Pops. I started with Funko Pops. I had almost 3,000 Funko Pops. So I had quite a few. That's I don't know what got me into Funko Pops, really. I don't really remember, but that's really how it started. And then I don't know what made me change from Funko to figures, and then I started selling off my Funko and purchasing figures. And then
Funkos don't have articulation.
Yeah, I mean, I love Funko Pops, but they're like a disease. Now it's like I don't even want to know nothing about them. I have a couple up there. I like my Peanuts, my Snoopy and Charlie Brown and stuff like that. That's it. I don't want to have any more Funko Pops. So they are like a disease. So too many exclusive. I think that's what the main reason why I got out of Funko is just too many exclusives. Funko really overdoes it with exclusives. There's so many different stores and exclusives and Comic-Con exclusives. And if you're collecting a line, the prices just jump up for that friggin' sticker. Yeah.
Gateway.
Definitely.
So I asked if it was one of those, like, where you were collecting as a kid and then kind of get back into it. Because I always like to think about, like, I always like to ask this question because it's curious. Like, is there a line that you collected as a kid or you wanted as a kid that hasn't been made that you want to see made now?
No, when I was a kid, it was all Star Wars for me.
It was all
Star Wars and Marvel. Yeah, Star Wars when I was a kid. When I got married, I was collecting comics and I kept buying all the X-Men. I guess it was Hasbro. I didn't know the brand back then, but I remember buying all the X-Men, going to all the Toys R Us to find all these X-Men action figures. What got me out of that, I don't want to hit religion or anything like that, but
sure.
I did become a Christian, and I thought I had to get rid of a lot of stuff to, walk that walk, and I sold everything. But then eventually, I don't know, 20 years later, I started collecting again. Still a Christian, Still a Christian. But obviously, there's nothing wrong with collecting.
I was worried if I stepped into church right now, would I like burn up or something?
I have no idea.
Macho, I thought you were worried for me. Macho, I thought you were worried for me, making that ToyMirth joke in the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, look, everyone believes what they believe. I'm a Christian too, but I mean, Jesus collected people. He had 12 disciples, and he was like, enough. I'm good. I got 12 people. So,
and still is collecting people.
Yeah, still collecting people. No.
But I don't know what really got me back into it. Honestly, I can't even think about what got me into collecting Funko Pops. No idea.
Yes, TJ, I had to go mute because when ToyMirth said, I really like peanuts, I went, yes. He said, I really like my peanuts. And I went, I like mine too. Oh, peanuts. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So
that's why I said Snoopy and Charlie Brown immediately.
Yeah. Snoopy, Charlie. Oh, he named his. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. What's a line that surprised you? What's a line that, like, in your eyes just keeps getting better?
That's a good question. I don't really know.
Funko Pops. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Funko Pops.
What's up, 78?
What up, 78?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm in so many lines. I mean, I do figure arts, Gucci. Oh, you know what? Actually, the damn toys. I love those robots.
The robots? Oh,
yeah, the homeless Joe.
Yeah,
I really like those, and I'm looking forward to what are those two ladies, the something sisters or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I have those on pre-order. I really like those. I mean, I don't really shoot them much, but those are really cool figures.
Let's see. Dom's jumping in saying, I'm a Christian and I have a ghost figure in my pile of loot. I'm testing my luck. I don't even collect Funko and somehow managed to have about 75 pops.
That's exactly it.
Toy Junkie, you collect Funko.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I am down. I mean, well, yeah. So I mean, I say I don't collect it, but I have all those Funko up there, all those Spider-Man Funko, you know, and there's the Snoopy and everybody. So yeah, I probably have a couple of hundred.
I think if
Funko
you have more than 4, you collect Funko.
Basically, yes. If you don't collect Funko, you have 1 or 2 because you like the show or you like the artist, and you're not a collector. But if you have more than 4, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Luckily, I only have 4.
You only have 4?
Yeah.
I think I have like Funkos. I think I have. Oh shit! I might be like at that. I think I'm at 6.
So
I think I'm at 6.
So you don't have the turtles? I'm surprised you don't have all the turtles.
I don't have the turtles. I don't have the turtles. I have the 3 Walt Disneys. Right. I have the Walt Disney through the years, and then I have the Jim Henson with Kermit, and then I have the 3 Walt Disneys, the Jim Henson with Kermit, and what's the other one I have? I have another one laying around somewhere.
So yeah, you're not really a collector because you bought some figures that you enjoyed.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I have the turtles.
Once you start completing a line, then you're a collector.
Yes. I'm surprised you don't have the turtles.
I don't have the turtles. I don't have the turtles for that reason because I was like, I don't want to
totally
go down
buying
this path.
knockoffs for you and giving them to you.
So I do have the U-Tunes turtles though. I have those. So those are different. They're not.
Yeah, those are different. Yeah, more or less the same, but they're not as bad as Funko. Definitely not.
They're not. Yes, they're very like we're set putting these out and you're done. So yeah. There's no like limited edition except for when they came out in black and white. I bought those.
How did we get here? I didn't expect us to be talking about.
How did we get here? We're smarter than this.
It's toys. We're talking about everything.
Funkos are not toys.
You didn't expect us to get here. We did a whole episode on Target Birds.
Action figures.
Are they really
collectible figures? I don't know. I mean, just because they don't articulate doesn't mean it's not a figure.
Or statues, then.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
You could say statues. I don't know.
Well, that's true. We call McFarlane.
I mean, I did Funko photography for a while too.
We call McFarlane's action figures, and they don't articulate. So until Machu gets them. So
you tried to get me to buy that 2-pack.
I wanted you to buy the 2-pack for the irony, and I wanted you to take the articulation out of Todd McFarlane.
Wait, I got a challenge for you. Buy a Funko Pop and articulate it.
There you go, Matt.
Okay.
I want to see an articulated Funko.
There you go.
Yeah,
Anders said they do articulate. Their heads bobble.
That's true. That's true.
Not all their heads bobble.
Now we're back to head.
Star Wars and Marvel.
Now we're back to head. I stopped collecting Funko, but my cousin kept getting me some for Christmas, and they'd notice if I got rid of them. Would they notice, Dom? Because they're on sale this weekend as Dom is selling them.
He doesn't. He's not trying to get 500 figures.
Oh, that's true.
500 Funko.
500 Funko. I do have those mini Funkos. But do those count? Because those are Funkos that my toys have. I don't have them. My toys have them.
That's true. Toys so your toys are collectors.
My toys have Funko collectors. Yeah. So, our religion, my mom fell for that with the video games. Bought my summer earnings plus birthday money one day. I missed their heads bobble. Oh, we missed that one. Or you can turn them and break the spring. Oh, okay. Wait. So, okay, I got one question about Funkos. Do all of them have that like weird mystery thing inside their head or no?
Weird mystery thing inside their head?
You didn't see this thing? It's like, all right. Yeah, like some of them, like you cut them open and they have something inside their head. Have you ever seen? You haven't seen this? Okay. No. Okay. Enderman, like where are you going with this, dude?
Marvel and Star Wars Funkos have bobbleheads because they have to have that in their licensing because they are categorized as figures. And Hasbro owns the licensing for Star Wars,
okay,
and Hasbro for Marvel Legends. So when they want to make them, they have to have bobblehead because that's the difference. So that's why all Funko Star Wars are on a base too. So,
Steve, I can't even backtrack. I can't, like, all I can tell you is just go back.
Yeah.
Everything's
We talked
important.
about a lot of weird things. Just go back.
Yeah.
Um, that's interesting though. So they had to have it because of that's interesting. And I'm always curious about stuff like that. Like, how do you get away with this and licensing and stuff like that? So that's fascinating.
Yep.
They have to have it because of the license. Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, cool. What else?
Yeah.
Speaking of bobbleheads or heads in general.
Hey, there it is.
I mean, 20% is freaking awesome, though.
20% is 20%.
Yeah.
20%.
Yeah. That's awesome. But so do you? All right, I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you buy the heads, put them in your cart, and then put the code in? Or if you put the code in, everything's jacked up 20%, and that's when you check out with the 20% code because that's normal price.
Oh no! Oh, I would.
I'm only joking.
He adds
Yeah,
20%.
Wait, he adds
20.
20% when you use code Sentinels.
That would be pretty funny, actually. Don't use this code, But if you use Fallen Fed, it actually takes the money off. You got to put in Sentinels to jack it to 20. Fallen Fed takes the money off, and then it just levels out. Toy Junkie asked a good question. Actually, a question about toys. Did anyone get that Ramen Batmobile upgrade kit today? Did you guys order that?
I didn't order it.
You didn't order
that
it?
was a thing.
No.
I'm still waiting for my racer.
So not for nothing. Let's talk about this because I think Chewy brought this up in our chat the other day, and I'd be curious, Mirth. I don't know if you've ordered anything from him, but like this guy's got, and no qualms against him. This is more just a curiosity thing. This guy's got like more goodwill built up than anybody else in the world. Or maybe Machi, you brought this up, but like this guy's like had a lot of pre-orders and nothing to be released, and people are still like, "Yo, Ramen Toys is coming out with something." Ramen Toys has been coming out with something for 3 years. Yes. Ramen Toys has been coming out with something as long as Mezco Batman has been coming out with something.
Whoa.
Okay,
I would say that they have released stuff. It's just like the stuff that we aren't into. Like I'm not into.
What have they released?
Haven't they released like stuff for Mask?
I thought that was a pre-order as well.
No, I thought that came out.
I think I'm with Jay Shaw here. They
haven't come out with anything.
A lot of discussions of a lot of pre-orders. I have not pre-ordered anything from them because I don't mainly because I've never seen anything.
And again, I'm not shitting on him. Not saying his stuff isn't good. Just
they released a Silverhawk figure.
Everything on his site says everything on his site says pre-order Silverhawk figure. Oh no, there's one here for $96.
So these pre-orders like a full investment, and you're waiting for it?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think so.
So this guy could just take off, and he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Damn.
So all right, chat. Has anybody gotten? All right. So besides NYC Toy Junkie, what did you think about the Batmobile upgrade? First off, and I'd be curious if anybody got anything from Ramen.
Oh yeah,
to talk about it.
Toy Junkie got something from him. So
well, yeah. But I mean, like that's the upgrade kit, which is it's like the guns or stuff that went on the Batmobile.
Oh, I do remember seeing that. Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah, and I saw Articulated Ninja. He got the prototype for the Ramen Racer, and so did Darius too, I believe.
Right, they got the prototype. No, I remember that they got the prototype. I remember you said the prototype sold you on it. Yeah,
and then who was it? Geek Dad Life. He got
something.
He got the Ramen Racer also. I think he was overseas, and he made a stop to meet up with Ramen Toys, and he picked up his Ramen Racer.
That's awesome. Yeah,
got it. All right. Yeah. Again,
I just don't have the room for vehicles. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have the Batmobile, that Scooby van, from Walmart, the Bratz car. What else do I have? The turtle van from Target that I'm customizing after Duarte did all his customization. I was like, oh, I got to try to do that. So if I fail, I know I could get one from him at least.
You just get one from him. Yeah.
Wait
He's right down
line.
the road from him. Wait in line.
Wait
Yeah, he got a bunch of them.
He called he video called me once, and behind him was a whole wall of turtle vans from
That's
Target.
crazy. I mean, they're awesome. They really are awesome, but
Yeah.
it's tough for me to justify the cost that the vehicles are. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do have the helicopter, the Joe helicopter HasLab out there.
Oh,
Yeah, I have that coming too.
That's
God
coming.
damn. I'm gonna have to hang it from the ceiling.
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't really have many things. I have Batman hanging up here. I have Scarlet Spider over there, and that's it. So I got plenty of room on my ceiling ready for things. It'd be pretty weird to hang up the Batmobile, but I guess you could do it.
You're a toy collector when you say things like, I got plenty of room on my ceiling for things coming. Yeah. So NYC Toy Junkie says, don't get too excited when you get a ship notification. You have about another month till it arrives.
Yeah,
my package got a good cavity search. We are just unhinged tonight on
I'm
things.
pretty sure that what he was saying was that it would ship here by freight, and then it would be distributed.
So it's got a U.S. distribution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They got to go through all
that's
those
gonna take
cars,
a
make
while.
sure there's no drugs or anything in them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hiding spots in toys.
It's a totally different line we're talking about.
Different line. My NECA Turtle van is still in box along with my Hiss tank. They're still fighting in box tank. So yeah, dude, I have my turtle van out of box, but I still have the box.
My turtle van is on my dining room table.
It's a good place for it.
I opened it up and I was like, nah, I don't need it. And then I sold it.
That turtle van is one of my favorites. I think
it is really awesome. Yes, it is.
The
really
van was pretty dope. So I will take that van.
And I'm not gonna lie, if the NECA dude was at the Toy Con, I probably would have picked up another one if he had them. So even though I sold it, there's still some FOMO there. But
yeah. I don't think we'll be seeing the NECA guys.
Unfortunately, that's really unfortunate because that was the best way to get NECAs, man. We were misfortunate.
Oh well.
Screwed up.
Yeah, life goes on.
Yep. I mean, I could drive a truck if that's all they need.
Yeah, you're making trips on your work calls anyway. Why not? Right? Can make that happen.
You can drive the truck, but things have to fall off the truck.
That's right. Well,
I mean, I can keep the back door open.
Yeah.
Well,
Macho, careful.
What?
I was gonna say, Macho, you could be hanging out the back and just throwing things off of it.
Yeah.
So, and I'll catch them. And that's how we'll get all our NECA stuff moving forward.
Or
is
broken.
there any or broken, and then we'll call customer service. Is there anything that you have on pre-order? What do you have? No, let's be real. Is there anything you have on pre-order? What do you have on pre-order that you're excited for this year?
A crap ton of stuff from 5K Toys.
Okay.
Is on pre-order. Probably. I mean, I love those mithril orcs that they have. Definitely looking forward to that. King Varian. They have that King Varian figure. That Arthas figure. That Illidan's coming this week. So all those Warcraft type figures from these third parties are definitely ones that I can't wait to get in.
So I had no idea that the panda. I just pre-ordered that panda. I had no idea the panda was from Warcraft.
Yeah.
Or modeled after Warcraft. I had no idea. I had no idea until I watched Brick Something over the weekend with our friend No Chewing talking about it. So that was interesting. Do you think we'll ever get that Citizen of Metropolis figure? That's awesome.
Right. I can't wait.
I guess why
I have that on pre-order.
I guess why I'm the bad guy talking about people not shipping things out. Well, we might as well poo-poo on that one too.
Yeah, he's
What's
been
going on
out
with that?
there for a long time, for sure.
Yeah,
he's looking for a phone booth.
And then I have a lot of
back?
Yamaguchis on pre-order.
Ooh, what do you get Yamaguchi wise?
I have anything My Hero Academia related. Definitely, that's one of my. Those are some of my favorite. Oh, I like these. Oh, these Murlocs. Those are really awesome. 5K as well. Can't wait for those. I bought 4 of those suckers.
Nice.
Do you only shop from 5K? Do you have you
No, I've
ever
used Toys Metaverse, and you know, I obviously VC Toys. They're like
Mhm.
$30 more. They're just too expensive.
Yeah.
That's like a last resort. If it's sold out everywhere else, you could go to VC Toys. But I have
So
used Metaverse as well.
I tend to use either one, and like I noticed that like with Toys Metaverse, you'll get the stuff for like faster
Yes,
than 5K.
yeah.
Oh, huh. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
I've only ever had one problem with 5K, with that Diablo type figure that they had.
Mhm.
It came broken, and I emailed them. I mean, it was like a 5 or 6 month ordeal. By the time they got back to me, it was sold out, and then I had to send it back, and I couldn't get my credit. I mean, it took 6 months for me to get my money back. And I really just wanted the figure. It's like, just give
Right.
me a new figure. Take this crappy one that's broken and send me the one that's not. But didn't happen. So missed that on that. Probably would have sold that at a toy show anyway. So not the end of it.
But that would have been your choice to sell it at
Yes,
that point.
exactly. It would
Yeah,
have been my choice.
that's right.
Not
It would have
theirs.
been your choice.
I will say though that if I do ever miss out on like an import or like a third party figure, and I'm just like, man, I really wish I got that. I'm like, we'll just go to the next toy show. Hopefully, ToyMirth has it on sale.
I am trying to change that. I mean, I do have 3 bins already full of stuff that I've taken off the shelves that has to go. So I'm sure there's going to be something there that you want.
Yeah.
What's the next show you're going to be at?
I don't know. I was thinking about doing a monthly wing show just to get rid of some stuff, but it may just be the September ToyCon again.
The ToyCon. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So,
yeah, kind of like Damien was saying, it's kind of, the monthly ones are kind of stale at the Wayne Toy Show. I don't know.
Yeah,
they seem so anyway. It's just the same people.
And
so I saw them the month before and they didn't buy that figure from me. They're not going to buy it this month either.
Yeah. So everyone's waiting for Macho and I to roll up and just spend money, drop coin.
I haven't been there in a while, actually.
I know. I missed the last 2. I think I missed the last 2.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in the chat that people are saying, hey, anybody going to a toy show? It's like no one's even mentioned it. So well, I don't know. These new mask figures are pretty cool too.
Yes.
From
Bros Toys on 5K.
Put the link in the chat. I'll put it up on here.
Can I
put it in the private chat?
Private chat. There we go.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, that Superman figure was supposed to come out in December.
Yeah, of like last year, or like not last year, like the year before. I thought. Oh, jeez.
Bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, I was doing too many things at once. I was sneezing.
But yeah, I have a lot of stuff on Ami, too. They're my go-to over Hobby. I mean, Hobby Genki, I have a couple things, but Ami is my main. Between Ami and 5K, those are where the majority of my pre-orders are.
Hobby Genki has been getting stuff to me pretty fast lately.
Yes, they are. Yeah. I like it. A balloon animal.
Yeah. So is it 2 different sets? I couldn't figure that out.
It is 2 different.
It is 2 different sets, right?
Yeah.
I will say the appeal to these sets. I mean, like, I love the mask as a movie. It's a great movie.
I buy figures for accessories.
100%. This is I'm like, oh, a properly scaled table and chair with lamp. Like,
yep.
I just want the lamp.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Made in a lamp. Oh, look at that bomb. Like, it's a great bomb.
Yeah. Yep.
So it is
ridiculous.
I
mean, look at all that scaled stuff. That's awesome. Look at that set is worth it right there. Look at an ashtray with a cigar.
Yeah. Cocktail.
Oh, and they even give you the wooden mask too.
Yep. Yeah, they give you the wooden mask. Look at all those bank flags. Look at that. Imagine Joker holding all those.
I was about to say.
Exactly.
The Yamaguchi Joker holding that.
And a dog taking a leak.
And a dog dick. What else do we need?
I bought this figure from 5K just for the same thing. Let's see if I could show it.
Wait, hang on.
Wait. There it is. That's the P. I can't really get it lined up, but there you go.
It's okay. When you get older, it's hard to line it up.
It's
Yes, it is hard to aim when you get older. But
Oh
I mean,
my
that's the
God.
urn, you know.
That's just the way it works. It's just the way it works.
I had a friend who's trying to think of a shot where it was like Deadpool taking a leak next to Wolverine, and this was like maybe 2 years ago, and I was like, just use one of the web effects from like any SHF Spider-Man that's clear, and just paint it yellow.
Yeah. But yeah, 5K is a dangerous place to.
Yeah, to just peruse. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the only ones I actually pre-order from them. I mean, unless I really want it, I stopped pre-ordering from them because they do get everything in where you could just buy it too, instead of dishing out the non-refundable deposit. It's going to come in stock eventually.
Also, I'm waiting on the John Wick 4 2-pack.
I got that from ToyMirth.
Oh yeah.
What is that supposed to be?
Did you get it yet?
No, not yet. No, I have no idea when that's going to come out. I'm not even sure I want it anymore, to be honest with you.
Well, you'll be selling it at the ToyCon in September.
That or I may just take the hit on the NRD and not even get it. I don't know. But that was a pretty cheap. That was a pretty cheap set for 4 figures, basically.
Yeah.
If you got the deluxe set, so you really can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it, $130, something like that for 4 figures?
We don't talk numbers.
We don't talk money. Just in case, just in case somebody's wife shows up on a stream. Who knows? We don't talk numbers. We certainly don't talk about how much the new turtles were today. Definitely
not at all. I mean, those are pretty cheap. Those are really cheep. That's that was very affordable.
I was able to use Mezco points today to pay for half the shipping.
So I had so many when the first set came out. I had so many Mezco points. That set cost me $125.
Damn, that's a lot of Mezco points.
That's
a lot of nuts.
Because I've only purchased exclusives, and you weren't able to use points on exclusives.
Right.
Although they changed that today, because I was able to use $10 exclusive points on the Mezco turtles. But before that, you were never able to use points on exclusives. So they just kept racking up.
And this was exclusive to Mezco, to the Mezco site, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I don't like buying regular Mezco from them. I'd rather get it from Entertainment Earth because you don't get hit with an NRD and you can cancel it at any time. And that's just the way to go for me.
Enders is over here having a conversation by himself. You over Wick now? I'm over Wick now. You over Wick now? I'm over Wick now. You over Wick now? I'm over Wick now. And Toy Hose, yes, Toy Hose, yes. Yeah, 2 of us did. 2 of us did. Yeah,
3 of us.
Yeah.
3 of us.
3 of us.
Oh, you did. You did. I thought you did. I thought you.
Yeah.
I thought you.
Totally got
it.
Totally got it.
All right, all 3 of us did. So
they were free.
Let's go. They were free. They gave them to us.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were saying that the heads. There's a couple of ones with the eyes, and they're like they've seen some shit.
Yeah, our good buddy NJ Tree, who this came from nobody. This came out of nowhere. NJ Tree goes, "Did you order the ecstasy turtles?" I went, "What?" But then I can't unsee it now. Like pizza.
Yep, exactly. But those heads are one of the things I'm looking forward to the most because I have a lot of shot ideas. Like backstage with Vapor with the costume on, and that head just sitting there like.
All I'm saying is that first set, everybody was just like, when they saw the promo pictures, more than one, everybody was like, I'm not getting that set. And then when that set actually landed in people's hands, everybody was going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know probably like 6 or 7 people that paid that second market value over $600 for those figures. And now these come out a week later after a couple of, they're probably kicking themselves now. I mean, it's not the same. Definitely not the same.
No, it's not the same.
If you were missing out on the Mezcos, and a lot of people are like, oh, I'm getting this because I missed the first ones.
Yeah. All right. So Toy Hose is throwing down the gauntlet, Machu. He wants you to show your Toys Alliance Megatron.
Oh, it's all the way in the back corner. I can't get him.
You got to turn your camera off and go get it. The man put up $5 for you to do it. Okay, go do it. All right. We'll have to fill the time here somehow.
I'm not even sure what this is. Toys Alliance.
I don't know. I don't know what it is either, but the man put up money. We got to go make it happen.
Oh, is this the new transforming one? Is that out yet?
I don't think so. Did he get that already? I don't think he got that.
I don't know if that's the one, but that Megatron's pretty awesome. I don't do Transformers, but
I didn't get that. Awesome. No. I don't do Transformers either, thank God. But yeah,
I need to get that though.
Dom says the promo pics for the first set are still really bad. San Diego Comic-Con changed my mind. Okay, here we go. All right, this is for Toy Hose. Look at that. All right, hey, wait. Let me give you full screen. Here. We'll do this properly. There you go. Toy Hose, is there anything you wanted to do specifically? Do you want it to like give Matt the figure? Do you want it to like?
Does it transform?
No. Does it transform? Or does it transform? No. It's a faux former.
Transforming.
Look at this. Whoa. Another super chat. I take that back. Please leave the Toy Allotments Megatron where it is.
Too late. You can have that $5 back.
Now it's going to stay on my lap.
Does it talk or make noises or anything?
No.
It just lights up.
Oh my god. Can you buy a baby Bjorn and do a whole show with it now on your chest?
And he see any figure that has articulated fingers, that's the first thing everybody does.
Yep. But please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Hit that like button.
Yeah, shit, I'm too slow. Sorry about you. He probably was. I know it was so much funnier that you did it after he got it. It was so much funny. Edgers wants to know if you're why you had to turn your camera off if you're going full Pooh Bear. He wrote Posh Bear, but I'm assuming he meant Pooh Bear.
I'm Donald Ducking it right
now.
He's
out here Donald Ducking it.
Thanks for remembering to turn off the camera.
Yeah, see? Oh my god, we would have gotten canceled anyway with all the Peter talk we're doing. Oh, this is what we needed after today.
I've never even heard of that Megatron.
It's a good looking Megatron. I'll say that.
I found it at a toy show at Woodbridge, and I got it with Optimus, so I couldn't say no. And,
what's he doing now? What's he doing there? The Mork from Ork? Nano there?
Nano.
But
that doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
Does the Megatron vibrate? Enders wants to know. Enders like
look, he's turning too. He's like, what are you doing to me?
Yeah. I am the leader of the Decepticons. You do not vibrate me.
Stop that. Not now.
I do want the self-transforming
one. That is for
one,
quiet time.
That self-transforming one looks really awesome. Definitely does.
The Megatron
I'm afraid if I did get it, I'll be like Henrock, putting it on the show floor for the past 3 shows and not be able to sell it when I decide.
Well, now, so I kind of want to hit up Henrock and buy that Optimus from him, because if I decide to buy the Megatron, yeah. But I need to get rid of these Toys Alliance ones then.
Yeah.
Well, because I also have another.
That Megatron is really awesome looking now.
Maybe Toy Hose will buy the Toy Alliance ones from you, and then you can.
I mean, my favorite Megatron is still the original one that transformed into a pistol, and we can never get that back.
See, when I saw the self-transforming one, I was just like, well, that makes a lot more sense than him transforming into a pistol.
Well, he turned into a gun, right? Is that what he does now?
Yeah, he turned into
a tank. Oh, a tank, rather. A tank, sorry.
Tank now, yeah.
Tank, yeah. Toy Hose, you missed. Just rewind about 40 seconds or about a minute and a half. We don't talk prices on the show. But you can message Machu, slide into Machu's DMs.
Yeah. It'll be fine. If you want to trade a set of Mezco Turtles, I mean, like, we'll talk.
Oh, there you go. We'll trade.
It's about the same value, right? For both of them?
We'll trade. For both of them? I thought, okay, hey, I don't broker your toy deals. I just broker your appearance deals. Oh, you do your toy deals on your own. Yeah, I think the tank is smart, and it's still got the gun there. So,
Yeah, I don't know how quickly it would lose its hype for me though. Like 5 transforms, 10, a dozen.
But if you have it with Optimus, it interacts with Optimus.
Oh, okay.
They have full on fights.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Or they pose for the camera.
That's really cool too.
Do they? Do you tell
Yeah.
it pose for the camera and it poses?
Yeah.
Do they
it'll
do
go
things
through-
like?
Yeah, it'll do that, and then they'll try to fight for the spotlight.
What?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That'll
Damn,
be
you really,
interesting to see. I definitely want to see that happen.
you really sold me on coming over to your house once you get them.
Yeah, right.
Wow, Toy Host, stop it! I appreciate it, but stop it. Oh,
he's
this
gonna
is-
he's getting there for
yeah.
the
We're just
Megatron off
we're
me.
just gonna. You're only about
a
30,
few more, and you can just have
38
the
more, and you can
Transformers.
just we'll ship it to you. We'll throw in free shipping. Tom says, "Do they vogue?"
Maybe I'll just pack it in the suitcase for San Diego.
That would be funny if they
Just
danced
bring it
to
and
Columbus
just
music.
try to get rid of it. Do they interact with your matrix of leadership? You have to have it in your chest. Oh,
Do you have a
I
lot
don't know.
of Transformers, Macho?
It's mostly Megatron and Optimus at this point.
just the ones he pulled out tonight.
I've always I every time they release a new Soundwave, I always pick it up and I always either wind up selling it or returning it. But Soundwave has always been my favorite. From
It's funny because Starscream's always been my favorite, but I only have a model kit of Starscream.
I mean, I like those. That I always wanted that 3.0 Soundwave, but I don't know. That's pricey. That
one came out with the Bumblebee, right? When
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know. But we don't talk about prices, so it's completely affordable.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I have the 3.0 Bumblebee too. I forgot about that. That's also in the box.
Yeah, I had that one. I had the smaller one. Did you have the larger one or the smaller one?
The larger one, and that was when it was originally 3A. It wasn't even 3.0 yet.
Okay.
But
Yeah, there's a lot of old 3A figures that are really awesome.
Yeah. I did just realize that the knockoff 2099 is shorter than the SHF though.
But that's good because I was going to do a picture with Peter B. Parker. There's a scene in that movie where he stands next to with Mayday. He stands next to Miguel and the Sentinel Spider-Man next to the SH figure art. It's like a head taller.
Yeah. He's it is really tall. I don't know why they made him that big.
Yeah. And I guess I never even noticed it until, I did that. So this will be good that I have this one.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Oh, weird. Okay. I just got like a notification that my mic got unplugged. I was like, oh, it's YouTube saying end the show, jackass. So
We've had enough of you. We've had enough of this guy. Get him off.
Yeah. Oh, I like this Dom t-shirt idea. We don't talk about prices. It's not a bad idea. Or at least stickers.
YOLO Park.
YOLO Park. Yeah. I will say YOLO Park's been like YOLO Park's almost enabled me to get some just because they're cheap and they look fun. So
yeah. Arson has a ton of them.
Yeah.
And he keeps showing them up on the show, and I'm like, man, stop that, because that Megatron, that YOLO Park Megatron that he showed last show was really nice looking.
Yeah. I know Chewy and Yimbo keep talking about YOLO Park.
Yeah, they do. They're all over YOLO Park lately. Oh, but hey, good for them. I'm
gonna stay strong. I'm not gonna cave into YOLO Park.
Yeah,
unless they send me something. But then,
that's a different story. But that's a different story.
I go into a lot of lines. If anybody wants to send me something, let me know.
And
I'll photograph it for free for you. Just send it to me.
What's funny too is that a lot of lines too, like what they don't realize that we are so like easily swayed that if they sent us one or two figures, we would then go and buy the other 30 figures that they
exactly.
have.
Yeah,
Like,
Savage Crucible. I did not go in for those Savage Crucible figures, but if I had one in hand, I'd probably want the other ones. But until I have one in hand, I ain't doing it.
I ain't gonna do it. So we ain't gonna do it. Hey, whatever happens, happens. I do think it's funny that Oren continues to show his YOLO Park, but won't show his face. Anyway. What else we got here? Dom says he's got minis. He's got YOLO Park minis. And Ender says, if I buy a giant robot, I want to get a hybrid RX 782, but I don't know what that is. What's an RX 782?
Gundam.
Anybody? Gundam. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that is one thing
I got into Gundam. I know nothing about
absolutely
Gundam.
do not do is Gundam. I've never had a Transformer. I'm waiting for my first free hit before I start with that money pit. Don't do it is immediately what Toy Junkie says. So, and if Toy Junkie's telling you not to do it, you know not to do it.
I mean, that's anything, right?
Yeah.
It's better if you really don't need to, don't buy something because it looks nice.
Yeah.
Try to stick with what you like. I don't know. I mean, that's my problem. I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. It's like I have all these Resident Evil figures. I never played the game. The figures are just
really?
so awesome looking. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the movies, I guess, all the
Yeah,
animated whatever, the 3D, but never played the game.
I love that game. I mean, like I haven't played past Resident Evil 2, but I did love that game.
What are some games that you would want to be made into toys?
I'll go first. I want import style Assassin's Creed figures.
Like Yamaguchi style or
No,
Mayfax style?
like Mayfax figure arts. Like I want movement. I want
Do you want movement? You don't want
from
Yamaguchi
Assassin's
style?
Creed. No, because I don't want the over exaggeration.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, they're doing them now. The Warcraft figures. If I had to choose a game that I want the figures, it would be all Warcraft. And now these third party figures are giving it to me. I don't even play Warcraft anymore. I haven't played in like 4 years. But I used to play. Yeah, I mean, so I started in EverQuest, like many people. And when EverQuest first came out, because I had a job where I could play at work, I spent 295 days in game because they tracked the real life to game time. 295 days was spent in game in the first year. So tell me I didn't play a lot.
Why? That's a lot.
Why would they do that? Why would they do into real life in game?
I don't know, but I played a lot.
It's like us talking about pricing. We don't do that.
So, and then I switched to EverQuest 2. And then after a year, I switched to Warcraft. EverQuest 2 and Warcraft came out at the same time.
Okay. I never got into that open world like games like that, like the open source. Anders wants Dead or Alive figures, especially the ninja characters.
I mean, that Ninja Gaiden one, I can't wait for that.
Oh,
I played that game so much when I was on Nintendo, NES. So looking forward to that. Yamaguchi, that's pretty cool.
I really, really want 1/12 scale Red Dead figures. I know they have like the 1/6 scale.
That'd be pretty cool.
But if they made that smaller into 1/12 scale,
that would do well too, because we don't really have a lot of.
We don't have a lot of cowboys.
Yep, not at all. Yep. I mean, even whatchamacallit, Fallout figures.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout.
Nice articulated Fallout figures would be pretty sweet. I mean, I don't know if McFarlane's going to do more than just those statues, but I mean, I know that again. Jay Kai is working on that girl. That'll be pretty sweet for sure.
Do you think that there's going to be more toy companies moving into video game properties
with the success that Jade is having?
Yeah, Jada. Even was Fortnite successful?
I don't know if, and I don't. Again,
Fortnite's still successful. Before you can't. I mean, you can say any figure is a Fortnite figure these days.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. Like, I get you. I guess the question really is like, was Fortnite successful? Was the Fortnite figures, were they successful? Right?
Yes, that's what I mean.
It's I know Fortnite figures weren't successful. I mean,
so
they're always on sale, right?
I
think Ollie's.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if because neither of you have played Fortnite, right?
Nope, I played it.
You played it?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you really enjoy it, or
when McFarlane was releasing all their figures, I was buying all their figures up.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love those Fortnite figures. I'd get all of them if they were easier to come by, but they just never show up in Target or anything near me. So I just stopped collecting them. But those Fortnite figures, I love those all those skins and everything like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, for me, that was a really cool line. They're just fun figures.
Yeah,
they really are.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like you'd have to go nostalgia to get a series of action figures to be successful, right? Because you have to hit our market, right? Because I feel like, I don't know if younger kids, like my son is 5, he's buying action figures, but I don't know if that 12 to 13 is going to go out and buy Fortnite action figures, right? Like, so I think
Right.
it's a weird kind of space.
Yeah, because
know?
more like when we were growing up, there's this one fly that's flying around my room that's driving me nuts.
Just makes you
When
look
we
like
were
you're
growing
thinking about things.
when we were growing up, we only had action figures and like video games were just coming out,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
for most of us, it was mostly like, you know, Nintendo, like side scrollers.
Yeah.
And then when I was in like high school and college, that's when video games started to evolve into more, you know, cinematic storytelling kind of games. And I think it was more because it's like instead of having action figures, now you're playing these games that move instead of you articulating the toys. And at the time, it's like the toys that we had, they were only like 5 POA,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Or you had the Mortal Kombat that were the size of the G.I. Joe, right? They had a lot of
Right.
articulation, but they were
Yeah.
this big. So a couple of different things here. We got NYC Toy Junkie says, kind of off topic, but I really like a Destiny movie.
That'd be cool.
I've never played Destiny, so I've got
Yeah, never played
no
it. I'm not sure what
sway
that was
either
about.
way. Dom says Todd announcing a UFC line. I've never seen a UFC line be successful, and a few companies have tried. So I think popular opinion. I don't know how you want to look at this. I actually really like when McFarlane did the sports line, right? Like that was him, right? Like,
Yeah,
but like you
yeah.
don't expect articulation out of those. They're just really cool, right? Like I like those. So if he does it that way, it could be cool, right? So I don't know, but
It could
I
be.
used to have a couple of the like sports figures back in the day.
I mean, I don't mind McFarlane figures. I like them. I don't buy them because they just don't go with anything, basically, because of their size. That's
Yeah.
the main reason why I don't get them. And I'm not a DC person. I mean, obviously they have a lot more, but I'm more Marvel, and that's really why I was never really the McFarlane figures really appealed to me. I mean, the only one I have now is the Captain Carrot, wherever the hell he is. I don't even know where the hell
he's just a great figure. He's a fun figure.
Oh,
he's super fun.
Yep. Oh, and that new one that he because I had to get a Todd figure. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Machi, you're gonna get it. Just stop it. Just wait to see if he goes on sale. NYC Toy also says he wants to see some new Destiny figures made by McFarlane. Again, I got no.
I mean, anybody that I don't know. So I asked this. Who was that? Steve something from Hasbro. What's that guy? Right,
Steve.
I forget his name.
Oh, Mr. Stevie.
Yeah, Mr. Stevie. Yeah,
Steve Evans.
So I asked him
Steve guy.
Action Con. It's like why
that's Mr. Stevie. Yeah.
Why do figures come out after the show if they know what they're going to be like? The show. I would think the figures should be coming out with the movie or with the show because that's the new hotness. That's what people want right now. But these figures come out a year after, and a year after, I'm not interested in the figures most of the time.
Right. But I feel like that's more because either the licensing.
He said it's because they never locked down the
timing
or anything like that until the show is almost being released, and they can't really make figures until they know exactly what needs to get done.
Right.
Like Moon Knight. He was telling me that they changed that Moon Knight costume multiple times, and they couldn't do a figure until like a month before they actually released the show.
Yeah. So when I started collecting more, it was more for like MCU, and I was buying a lot of SHF. And what I was noticing was that the SHF figures, they weren't completely accurate because they were going off of concept art.
Yep.
Or because they were going off like Marvel would, change things really quickly, like towards the end. Even for Hasbro figures too, like the what was it? The team suits from Endgame, right?
A lot.
That doesn't even look like how they look in the movie, but they were probably going off of concept art, but they never even went back and redid those figures. I mean, I'm sure they won't really do well now.
Yeah. And that's funny too. How many years is it since Endgame? And we still get some new figure announcements. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
Well, like,
I think the MCU. Because I was even thinking about this the other day, right? Like, there are certain MCU figures that I think will always do well, like the new Bucky that came out. But like, I don't know, I'm kind of over MCU figures for the time
Yeah,
being,
me too.
right? Like, I'm actually more excited about the comic ones that are coming.
Yeah,
out,
me
so.
too, 100%. Because
Yeah.
you just that likeness on those sculpts just they kind of suck. They're too glossy. I'd rather. I mean, I like the what if figures. Those are good looking figures because it's a cartoon. You could do something. They do really well in translation to a figure. So things like that, comics definitely.
Yeah, and also like with X-Men '97, that show was supposed to come out earlier. That we got pushed back.
Yep.
So like the first wave probably was in line with the show,
Right.
And then the second wave would have been when the show was over.
Right.
So
we got it before the show came out, and then during the show, which isn't a terrible thing.
No.
So
I have all those figures. Those are basically the only Hasbros I have now, besides all the Spider-Man. I mean,
I think they did a great job with them.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and I'm really glad they released that one figure of the guy who was in one scene for 36 seconds. I'm really glad they made that whole sculpt for him. It was great, really great, really.
And
really
it's a good looking figure though too.
It's a good figure.
Important. Really important that they made him super important.
I love how you're always bringing that up.
Well, because maybe they could have given Nightcrawler.
What is an odd choice?
One person who collects the line that they do.
Why not do
a 5 seconds on screen?
Yeah, why not do a cable? A cable first.
A cable, maybe a cable. Yeah. Give Nightcrawler swords.
You can't say that because you collect the NECA characters.
I mean, Madeline too.
What are you talking about? This guy was in one episode, and I've never been more excited.
You know what? Though
he had more screen time than Executioner.
This is coming from a toy photographer. I really want these heroes in more of their day clothes than their.
Oh my god, yes.
We've
been pushing for that. Yeah. We've been pushing for that.
Yeah.
We've been pushing for that.
Been pushing for Colossus too from the original series.
Go to bank. And that should honestly that's what it should be called. Colossus Go to Bank.
I mean, was it the first or second episode when they all come in after playing basketball? Give me all those figures.
Yeah.
Right. That'd be awesome. A pregnant Jean Grey. Absolutely. Do it.
that looks
a pregnant figure. They had what's her name? Spider-Woman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So they got the mold.
That's right. Yeah,
you just have to make her look like.
Jessica Drew. Is it no? What is her name?
Jessica Drew. Yeah,
Jessica Drew.
Yeah, so you just have to make her look like what's the mom from Family Guy, and you're done. So finished. That's what she was wearing. Don't shake your head.
I know.
Don't shake your head at me. That was their choice. Ender says bring back Cadillacs and dinosaurs. I'm gonna put that right up there with Destiny. I have no clue what that is. Berserk Joy Toy seems perfect for Destiny. Still have no idea. Kuyo Kicks is in the house. I got that right? Did I do the right of that? I got that right? Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Enders wasn't Todd doing starting lineup back in the day. Yep, is exactly what we were talking about. Kicks looking for that Todd 2-pack.
It is really cool.
I mean, Machu leaned in. I was like, I'm in trouble. What'd I do? He leaned in.
I grabbed it right from McFarlane. I mean, that's the other reason why I want to buy McFarlane is because 90% of the time you're going to see them on sale somewhere. Never pay full price for McFarlane.
I will say though that the figures that I do want from McFarlane, I never find them on sale. It's usually like the Elseworld figures that I find on sale.
There's McFarlane sitting on the shelf in my Target near me that have been there for at least 5 years.
Which one?
The boxes are so beat up, and they're still sitting there on the shelf. It's just crazy.
But are they like the off-world?
No. Well, the one of them is the Robin from that one, the girl Robin. One of those. There's one of those sitting on the shelf still with the the horse is gone.
Harry Kelly.
Part of the horse is gone, and it's still sitting on the shelf.
That the Todd has more articulation than any Todd figure he makes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The guy doesn't believe in articulation.
I mean, it's really cool, and he gave you feet too. That's the other thing that we need on figures. We need more figures with feet instead of just shoes and their boots or whatever like that.
Why does he have toes? Why does Todd have toes? It's so weird. NYC Toy Junkie. Yes, I saw he has a Henrik figure.
A Henrock figure?
No, a Henrik Lundqvist hockey goalie from the Rangers. So I'm with you. I'm with you on the LGR. Good point, Machi. All the Spidey No Way Home first release are not movie accurate. It's very true.
Mhm.
Toy Host says Dino Riders. Dino Riders, I vaguely remember. that show. And Henrock says he got that Todd 2-pack for $40.
Well, we don't talk about prices. What the hell?
Oh yeah. Well, no. You could go buy it for $40. It's not how much we spent.
Okay.
It's not how much we spent. That's right. Easy, Mirth. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but take it down a notch. It's 10 o'clock too. Most wives are in bed. It's okay.
This figure was pretty cool.
See that 2-pack at GameStop.
I still haven't done anything with it, but this guy was really cool. I picked him up because of it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is cool. What is that from?
That's the one that Mario was saying he wanted.
Oh wow, that's really cool looking.
Yeah, and it lights up.
That's dope. That is dope. All right. Well,
but that was a pickup because I wanted a vehicle more than a figure.
No, the vehicle looks cool. Hasbro should have put out a pack of ATM robbers from No Way Home. Oh, that would have been fun.
That would have been
they're dressed up like
that'd be an awesome pack.
You know what, Enders? That's a good one. Money left on the table. You're right. Well, we've been saying for a while that just generic thugs to be made to get beat up. You know,
I've never seen those tracksuit mafia guys in my target.
Never. Machu had the great idea of like figures with like, you know, punched faces, so that you just literally put a fist in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like and to steal Ender's phrase there, literally money left on the table. It is unbelievable how badly that is needed. So, but yeah, we are over the 10 o'clock hour here at this point. And I know that we started late because of me, and I sincerely apologize. And Mirth, I am really sorry that it took me so long to get here.
Not a problem.
I appreciate you hanging out. And we went long because we were on a roll, man. We were having fun here. You know, a lot of dick and fart jokes, which is not usual for our show, but we had a lot of good time.
No fart jokes.
That's true. No fart jokes, just dick jokes. Tracy. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, man, what's next for you? Where can people find you to, you know, give them all the details?
Yeah, so one big thing that we have coming up now is we're going to hit 1,000 members in the Discord. So we're going to do a month-long celebration in June. Even if we don't hit it, you know, it will eventually get there, but we chose June to do a month-long celebration. So be on the lookout. A post will be dropping tomorrow about what we're going to be doing at. It's all going to be Discord-based. You have to join the Discord to be part of it, basically, because it's Discord, you know. That's where the celebration is. But prizes, nice. You could be guest nominators. All the pictures will be chosen from Discord, so hop on in there. That's like one of the main things. Yeah, yep.
Guest nominate. Yeah, let's do that.
Yep. And then of course on Thursdays at 8, at the moment every other Thursday, you can find me on doing Figuratively Speaking on YouTube, which, you know, we've been enjoying, and then ToyMirth on Instagram. That's it.
Yeah. Check out the incredible work he's been doing. You can also find him at Target in between his Zoom meetings.
Yes.
No.
During Zoom meetings.
Yeah. Don't interrupt him. You'll ruin the thing for him. Yeah.
I won't be able to talk, but
right. You know. Machi, you got anything coming up?
Nothing that I can think of right now.
All right. I don't think I'm going to be anywhere, but here. So we'll see you guys next week, and you know, well,
remember to use code
Sentinels
for 20% off.
Oh, 20% off.
Not 20% off. Oh, come on, man. 20% off, and huge thank you to Josh Brown. We'll drop the link. We'll pin it for everybody, and I'm sure we'll share it in our stories and stuff. But, you know, again, huge thank you to everybody who shows up. We do this every week, and appreciate you guys for being here. And the chat's our favorite part. Our guests are our favorite part. Machu and I talk to each other no matter what. So, you know, it's always interacting with you guys that are our favorite part. Yeah. So, you know, thank you guys for being here. We continue to do this for you. And it means everything in the world. And I'll be honest with you, when I sat down in this chair after having the day that I had, I was really rough. And I'm excited to walk away with a smile on my face. And it's because of all of you. So huge thank you to you guys. Huge thank you to this community. And there's nothing left to say, but, you know, thank you guys. Go make content. Go be proud of yourselves. And roll that outro, Machu. Roll that outro.
Later.